Now I'd like to introduce you to Morgan M. Page. Morgan is an avant-garde performance artist and podcaster. After this introduction, I'll show you a clip of one of their performances, and then Morgan will deliver a short lecture on the history of trans theater and performance art. As Morgan puts it, performance art exists at the boundaries between theater and the art gallery. Its primary mediums are movement, time, space, and the body. Performance art rejects some or all of the elements of theater, such as plot and the divide between the audience and performer, while it utilizes and repurposes other elements of the theater in new and unexpected ways. Performance art is often ephemeral, existing only in the moment that it occurs, which can be interpreted as a resistance to the capital desire to turn art into product. You can't buy performance art and hang it in your home. At most, you can only buy a documentation of it. Morgan and many other marginalized artists are drawn to performance art for exactly these reasons. One of Morgan's trans performance art icons is another trans performance artist, Montreal-based trans artist Mira Soleil Ross. In their history lesson, Morgan references a performance by Mira Soleil called Allo Performance, which is a 13-minute video from 2002. The video is part of a 9-month performance piece that Mira Soleil did called The Pregnancy Project. In The Pregnancy Project, Mira Soleil simulated pregnancy in public whenever she left the house for 9 months. Using a fake baby bump under her clothing and occasionally pushing a stroller, she'd walk around the neighborhood, the city, and then travel to various locations, performing pregnancy. In Allo Performance, Mira Soleil, wearing her baby bump, runs in and out of the waves under the Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco. All the while this is happening on screen, her mother, speaking in Joual, which is the working class Quebecois dialect, is heard relating her experience of being pregnant with Mira Soleil and raising her as a child. Mira Soleil's mother also tells her what a good mother she thinks that she would be. I'll provide a link below where you can learn more about Mira Soleil Ross's important contribution to trans performance art. Morgan M. Page's work as a performance artist has taken them around the world, with performance and documentation presentations in galleries such as the AGO in Toronto, the Brooklyn Museum in New York, and the Adelaide Street Gallery in Australia. One example of their work, which I'm going to show you in a moment, is a piece called Say It to My Face. Morgan says, and I quote, that Say It to My Face was born out of the attacks they received online for being trans. As we all know, sometimes the internet is not the funnest place to be, especially if you're a woman, a person of color, or otherwise marginalized. Trans women in particular face a constant stream of criticism, sometimes by a small group of feminists known as trans exclusionary radical feminists, or TERFs for short. In 2012, Morgan was subjected to constant attack by TERFs online after they gave a lecture at a small feminist event in Toronto. The comments they made about Morgan ranged from hurtful insults about their voice to threats of violence against their bodies and their communities. As a response, Morgan created this piece, Say It to My Face.
It would be helpful to turn on the video.
You are totally and utterly male, socialized to have entitlement issues from day one.
You are a bi, woman-hating, lesbian-hating man.
Feminism has not even reached first base if we can't keep delusional men with rapist mentalities out of rape crisis centers.
Trans women aren't human.
Are they ever going to learn that the rapey trans are rapey on purpose because they have rape mentalities that are permanent and they don't want to change it anyway because they enjoy being rapey because it supports their male power? Hello. This is not an accident and it's not a mistake. Sorry.
Fucking pervs. How have you transitioned? You're a total dude bro. And you say you're really only interested in dating other trans, but then tell us you really want to date people of other genders. Huh?
Oh yes, dicks are gross, but not as gross as when they're attached to things that call themselves human beings. Get off my planet.
It's very much like not wanting pedophiles becoming kindergarten teachers and being called pedophilic for it.
I don't think I want to say these things to you anymore.
It's not true. You're perfect just the way you are.
You do amazing and valuable work in the trans community.
You're beautiful.